Welcome back to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey. We have a player missing tonight. Our little new guest player, Belle, won't be able to join us because she is out having some type of fun. Also, hopefully Octavius will join us here in a little bit later. Let's hope. Sometimes Octavius has been absent as of lately, but hopefully he'll be back here soon. We shall start the game tonight with our brand new opening theme song. Shout out to our good friend Ronnie. We will be able to post the link to this new theme song called Medieval. And you guys can find it on most places you can download music or find stuff like on iTunes and I believe it's on SoundCloud and I think Spotify and all those types of places. So please enjoy it, and here we go, everybody. Enjoy the new opening segment.
Said you love me, but I don't care. That I broke my head on the same way you told me that he fucked you. You think it's so easy, fucking with my feelings. I got one coming over and one right now. One right now. I got one coming over and one right now. I got one coming over and one right now. You're staying on my legacy. We can't be friends, can't be family, You probably fuck all my enemies. I can't let you be next to me, You belong to the world now, so just leave me alone, no. We're not in touch no more. You said you love me, but I don't care. That I broke my head on the same road that you told me, and he fucked you up. You think it's so easy, fucking with my feelings. I got one coming over and one right now. One right now. I got one coming over and one right now. I got one coming over and one right now.
Fresh set of chainmail, I'm flexing. Courier pigeons, I'm texting. Got a grimoire so old, if your young ass read it, you would end up with depression. Her booty shaking the figure 8, cause I threw the balloons. 5 pence for the night, it's only right I get a room. I'm messing with it. These people wanna use a silver spoon. Keep a lookout for the Baron and all of his fucking goons. I need a wench who's gonna slurp up my hog. Don't kiss me on the lips, I might turn into a frog. On my high horse, till my steed trips over a log. All this fog ain't normal, there's a hag in this bog. I get silly with it, I'm gallivanting through your crops, and your daughter saw me riding, so she let that booty drop. She's showing me her ankle, had her taking off her socks, till her father came home and he taught me how to box. Smoking gillyweed and sipping mead, you can keep your booze. If you challenge me, then you can join our crew. We be campaigning, you at camp, waiting on a group. Got a cauldron filled with potions, I'ma call that homebrew. I'm a wizard, a knight, a rogue with a pike. I'm dungeoning at day and I'm taverning at night. I'm a gnome, a dwarf, an elf, an orc, and you can catch me smuggling the Baldur's Gate port. I'm a wizard.
Last time on Spicy and Dicey, the Misfits got into a fight with a large elemental giant who had attacked them before they left to go look at the blue flaming tree. Wendeline noticed that they were being followed by a large griffin who Pippa wanted to deal with, but Halmon assured them that it was indeed okay and put out the blue flaming tree below before they got to New Harmony. Here they saw Pippa Park, a new amusement park set up by Gaggle, Pippa's barred boyfriend, who was waiting for them there. Clive turned back from his griffin into his normal form and explained to the team what had happened. Here, Amalia decided that she should take Belle with some of the other girls to go shopping for some clothes. They encountered a racist dwarf who did not like the drow, and Sakura slapped him before Belle could also steal some boots of levitation. And they left. Sett scoped out the park, but then were attacked again by the elemental, with Pippa and Gaggle taking bad damage, and Sakura and Sett's foot being badly damaged as well, before Halmon blew up this section of the elemental. All eyes were now back on Sett, who floated in the air above them, in disguise once again. Now, what will happen this week on?
I hate when we take a week off. I never want to forget what happened, and last time was nuts. A racist dwarf, and the ground attacked again.
So does the rabbit man still have that hole in his foot, or is it healed up? And does that mean Sakura has a hole in her foot too? And if so, can I use that hole? Anyway, let's play this game.
All right, everybody. Welcome back to this week's episode of Spicy and Dicey. And see, there you go. There you go, Hollywood. You got a foot shot. See? That's all you really wanted, right? There was a nice anime, bloody, broken foot shot. Did you like that?
I'm not even gonna respond to this shit, man.
Do you want back shots or foot shots?
Yeah, man. You got to shoot your shots. You got to shoot your shots. But thank you guys for joining us today. Oh, Sirus, you're here. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. Good to have you, Octavius. I'm glad you're here. That was the new opening song, everybody. I hope you enjoyed that. It was.
What was it called again?
It's called Medieval, spelt a little bit kind of differently. I'll make sure I send it to you guys. And it's written by the Frenchman, aka our good friend Ronnie. So he wrote that for you guys, and I hope you guys enjoy it. The whole song, by the way, is great. The whole thing goes through like verses about being at like Boulder's Gate and smuggling. It gets really good. So I'll have to let you guys hear the whole song, and maybe during next week's break or something, I'll actually play the whole thing for you guys. But let's start with today's game. And actually, we're going to start today's game a little bit differently. So if you guys don't mind just listening for a second as we go back to a flashback in the world that you guys all happen to live in here. We're going to be starting tonight's episode in the mind of two of our characters here. Specifically, Pippa and Sett. So, Jesse, if you have a moment, I'd also like to start with you, just so you're aware. I know you're grilling with your friends on a rooftop at a Marriott because you're a badass firefighter who gets to do cool things like that. But when you have a moment, I am going to be having you, let's just say, go back in time with me as Sett. So, Pippa, I want to start with you. As you remember, now we start this flashback here. We see the large Vegas-like city of Zon. Heavy rain falling as it usually does, as Zon is known as a rainy city, full of bright lights, neon, gambling, music, spectacle. However, it seems to always be raining, except for 3 hours of the day, every day, which seems to be the most beautiful weather anybody could ever want. Zon is known for, of course, its amazing fights, its celebrity musicians that also kind of show up and perform at the hotels and casinos, that kind of whole jive going on. And Pippa, you used to go there quite a bit with your two very famous parents. They would, of course, frequent Zon on vacation. They would take Pippa there quite a bit, and sometimes Pippa, as you know, just like we're starting today's episode with leaving you in Zon. All right, Pippa, you know the deal. Me and your mother, we got to go off and, well, let's just say there's a hag out there. We'll be back. You know where to go?
Oh, Daddy, I remember. You don't gotta worry about me. Have fun. Just don't get killed. Do your thing. I'll go off by myself. Find my own fun. It's fine.
Well, remember what I told you. Keep in the safe places. And don't let anybody throw you in a cage. All right? And if they try to throw you in a cage and put you in one of them rings, you just tell them you're related to the loons. You got it?
Yep. Got it, Daddy. Don't worry.
So, Pippa, as your parents both kind of lean down and give you a hug, you're quite used to the fact that your parents would once in a while leave you. Go on for long periods of time if you don't even know if you would see them again, dead or alive. So, Pippa, as you go off into the normal casino that you would frequent, called the Bell, not like Bell's name. This one is spelled just B-E-L-L, like a large bell. It happens to be a beautiful golden casino, but you know specifically, Pippa, there's a door in the back that goes to a specific event. Did you want to head back there?
Yeah. I'm gonna go through that back door.
All right.
And do like a little giggle. Run over.
All right, so Pippa, you kind of mischievously look around the hotel. You know this back door in the back kind of corner of the room. Weirdly, a guard stands there. He looks to you. Hello? Can I help you, miss?
Could you be so kind and open that big door for me?
I need you to give me a persuasion roll, please.
Oh, come on. Right. I'm going. Open that door.
With a 25, he looks at you. Oh, sorry, excuse me. I didn't realize it was you, Miss Loon. You kind of.
Who else would it be? It's like my favorite door.
I know, but you must understand. We don't get a lot of children, that aren't in the ring. I mean, so just keep out of sight and keep out of trouble like we always tell you. You got that?
Got it.
Oh, and here, put a bet on for me, will you? He kind of hands you a large gold piece, Pippa.
Yes.
I know you like to have fun. Now get in there, you little scamp.
I'm gonna make triple what this is worth. I'm gonna trollop on him.
So, Pippa, as you kind of head down these dark stairs, as this guard opens this kind of small door to the back of a casino, you head down to the basement. As you get there, the loud, kind of booming sounds of fists punching into each other, into kind of slabs of meat, crowds roaring and cheering as you head darker and darker down into this basement until you finally hit some bright lights at the end of a tunnel. At this end of this tunnel, you see where all the sound is coming from. You enter a room, little Pippa, as this little girl. You walk into a room and you happen to see a whole bunch of children in a large ring as adults throw coins, gold, silver, platinum, at them on the ground. You happen to see 2 children in the middle of this ring. One of the children is a red rabbit young boy wearing scrapped clothes. This red rabbit fighter seems to be up against a very large other boy, a large orc boy. As the large orc boy swings at you, Sett, straight at your face, I want you to give me a dex save for me, please. Sett, you will roll to give me a simple dex save. Jesse, when you have a moment, if you're there.
24.
So, the young boy, Pippa, you watch as the rabbit boy, whoom, dodges the fist as it fucking orc throws it right at your face, Jesse. Zoom! Sett, it goes right by your face as you immediately dodge. You go back. Sett, what would you like to do to this orc boy that you're up against, that Pippa's watching you now fight in this ring?
You said people were throwing coins and stuff into the arena, right?
Yep, a whole bunch of gold, copper, silver, at least 1 platinum, all lie on the ground.
Sett's gonna kick the other child in the knee so he can go down on the ground. He's gonna grab 4 coins and line them in between his fingers to make knuckles and punch the kid in the face.
Okay, awesome. I'm gonna let you just do that because it sounds fucking sick. So you're just Pippa. You just watch as this little rabbit boy, bashes in this kid's knee. The orc boy goes ah, and he fucking falls down to his one knee. Sett, you pick up those coins, straight takes them straight to his face. This orc boy's kind of jaw cracks out of place. Pippa, it's kind of disturbing. As much as you're enjoying this fight, and Sett, you know what you're doing here. You've just broken another young boy's jaw, cracked it. His knee broken. The young boy just simply screams, this orc child, as he looks up to you, Sett. How do you want to finish him off, Jesse?
Sett looks to the crowd and holds out his hand with a thumb up. And he begins swinging it middle, and then down, and then middle, and then up. And he's listening to the sound of the crowd.
And the crowd is just like, rah! You hear Pippa, you just join in with the crowd. They're like, and Sett, you're loving it. They're seemingly giving you what you want. You don't even need to do like a charisma thing. These people just like seeing these children beat the shit out of each other to death.
The intention of the thumb is to see if the crowd wants me to kill him or let him live.
You hear one of the kids in the crowd. He's not necessarily a kid. He's like a teenager, like a young noble. He looks at you like, break his fucking face! Break his face! Another one says, let him live! Let him live! He's a top-notch fighter! Pippa, what do you want to yell to Sett?
Real fast, can I also just bet on Sett real fast? Like, I've already done that. Can I do it now?
You want to flip the gold coin towards Sett?
Yeah, I want to flip it, and I want to bet on him. He's going to win. That's my favorite rabbit. He's got this shit.
The kind of
fucking get him!
The noble next to you is like, I don't know. That orc is pretty strong. He got him down now, but I don't think he's gonna finish him off.
The fucking orc doesn't know what's coming. Look at him. He's a beast.
How about 2 gold that he don't kill him?
That he don't kill him. But he'll still win, right?
That's not what I said, is it? I said 2 gold if he don't kill him. He looks down at you. You're like a little 10-year-old.
I know, Pip was just like, I don't know. 2 gold that he don't kill him. So what do I get if he does kill him?
2 gold.
Oh. Alright, let's do it. Fine.
Jesse, what do you want to do?
I already know what I would like to do. Sett gets down on the ground next to him, pinning his arms down and whispers in his ear, just play it along. As he puts him in a chokehold from behind, and he begins to tighten and tighten, and he looks to the crowd, waiting for their approval or not.
The crowd's loving it. These are loving it. Pippa, what are you giving? Sett, you look over, you see weirdly this young girl in the crowd. You've never seen a 10-year-old little girl your same age, seemingly, watching you as you are fucking choking out this thing. Pippa seems to be urging you on.
Sett sees Pippa and immediately gives a look of disgust and envy as she's not in here doing what he has to do.
The little orc guy goes, just fucking do it. Just do it.
Sett whispers again, 3, 2, 1. And Sett breaks 2 of his fingers audibly, so it sounds like a bone crack, and he does the motion of breaking the orc's neck. And then he lays him down and tells him just to wait for someone to pick you up.
All right. Do a deception roll for me, please.
I'm going to burn a luck point on that. I don't want to kill this kid.
Okay.
Dirty 20.
Okay, a dirty 20. You manage to fool most everybody around you. Pippa, even you're fooled. You think that he's snapped this orc boy's neck. Everybody, the noble standing next to you, Pippa, he believes Sett has snapped the neck. He goes, oh, fuck me! Kind of throws you 2 large gold coins, Pippa. Fuck me, then. That little boy's an animal. And I just don't mean a rabbit. I'm out of here. You see as the noble kind of walks away. He's grumpy that he seems to have lost his pet. Sett, what would you like to do next as the orc boy kind of screams and then he pretends, kind of seemingly gets to what you're going for, and he ends up passing out, seemingly just from the pain enough as it is from his fingers being broken.
Sett grabs him by his collar, knowing that he's going to play dead and play limp, and he drags him to the gate that he came out of. He throws him against the bars and then signals to send another.
Okay, so as you do, you throw the other orc boy thing. You know he's alive. The guards seemingly like look at his limp body and then look back up to you. This is where we're going to end the flashback here. Pippa, this is the last that you remember really seeing of Sett. This really super strong young rabbit boy who seemingly just brutally killed somebody in an awesome, intense fight. One of the rarest you've ever seen, Pippa, at all your weird times going into these little boy gladiator fights that you have seemingly gone over to. Pippa, what is your feeling when you were looking at Sett and he's walking away to the gate? What's going through your mind as this young Pippa?
So Pippa, she's just full of excitement. She thinks it's the fucking coolest thing she's ever seen. He's definitely like her favorite fighter because she's seen him so many times and she's seen him win. So even though that she thinks that he killed this kid, she still thinks like, fuck yeah, that's awesome. And I'm not gonna lie, but she kind of gets like a little bit of a crush because she wants to actually be like him. She's like, I want to be fucking badass like that.
So you're like looking at like, so little Pippa's looking at like little Sett. You don't know who he is. It's like you kind of like looking at him like, whoa. So it's very similar actually if you think about it, the first time you saw Sett in the fighting rings in the fight club back in Greenwood. Almost very similar from the first moments that you saw him there at that club again in an amazingly epic fight when Halmon beat up, I believe, a special needs kid. Was that Halmon or was that Sirus? Which one of you fought?
That was me. That was me.
Cyrus
That was me.
up a special needs adult.
Man, fuck that kid, bro.
Yeah,
He swung at me first. I don't give a fuck.
His name was the Swan or something.
Yep, the swan got put down in the water. He's done.
You've cooked, don't
I
care.
think Hollywood, you ended up fighting Sett. Actually, I think that's what happened. Anywho, Pippa, you watch as Sett goes away, and this is where we're going to end the flashback. Sett, as you walk into the gate, Pippa, you see him disappear into the darkness. Sett, you walk past all of these chained up other young boys, fighters, just like yourself. However, they're not been as lucky as you've been, Sett. All of them are still badly bandaged, badly tied up, treated like garbage, brutally broken. But Sett, you've managed to do well. In fact, you are a champion, and you are led to another room. The guard goes, before your next fight, he'd like to talk to you. I think he has something to say.
Sett just stands there quietly while looking at the floor.
Well, he's waiting. Just don't make him too angry. And the guard walks away. He opens a door to another room. Sett. You are allowed into this room. Inside this room, there seems to be a man with slick back, red, long hair. He sports blue robes. His eyes reptilian. He turns to you. Why did you do this?
Do
Why?
what?
You think you fooled me.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You think you fooled me. You think I'm fucking stupid, Sett. Huh?
No.
Then why did you let the boy live?
I don't know what you're talking about.
Comer los ricos, Sett. His family are orc nobles from Drew. You should have disposed of him right then and right there. He is trash. He is scum. He is rich. You know better than this. Next time you take his head, do you understand?
As Sett grabs his broken fingers and says yes, he remembers Pippa's face in the crowd and he reconnects his fingers because they're dislocated and he has a very angry, envious look on his face.
Now, Jessa and Kane are waiting. Your fights are done today. You are trained for the rest of the night. You understand?
Give me Jessa's matches.
No. He immediately just throws a punch straight to your face. Give me a dex save. With disadvantage.
22.
Okay. So you, as a young man, you predict this move. He looks to you. Good job.
And can I say Sett lets it hit him?
Oh, you're going to let it hit him?
Yeah, he's gonna fake it, but he's gonna let him get hit and go flying.
Okay. So, boom! You take the hit straight to the face. Young Sett flies across the room. You hit the wall. You take damage. Your body seems broken. Slide down against the wall. All the other kids outside seemingly see as your body blasts through the door and hits the wall. They all chained up. They look quite scared and shivering as they stare at your body that slams into the wall. Sett, this is where we're going to end this flashback. As you remember this man walking towards you, his reptilian eyes and his body seemingly to bubble and change, his skin seemingly covered in a blue scale. And that's where we end the flashback. Now, the rest of you, I'm going to be opening up the map and starting the game. So you guys can now open your screens again or turn them back on. If you guys are here tonight, thank you for sitting through that flashback. It is relevant for both Pippa and Sett. But I will be opening up the map now, and you guys can definitely go and move your characters around at Pippa Park. As you can see, these circles, Jesse, I have some answers for you. In the two largest circles, everyone, the yellow circles, those are 200 people. The smaller circles are 100 people. The smallest yellow circle is 50. That means that is the patrons, people at the park. That's the amount of people there. Hollywood, you know how this works. When those things get affected, we will roll d20s to see the amount of damage done to the population that is there, if anything has happened to them.
I hate the fact that you're using that mechanic.
Well, it's a real thing. It's a real thing, buddy.
Yeah, fuck you.
What do you mean? That's like basic.
I know it's basic. No, fuck you.
But I did like that you did that for a simple. You kind of simplified it, so I kind of like the way you did that, to be honest.
Yeah, it's a great mechanic. Fuck you.
Well, I mean, it's not like you invented it. I'm just gonna say that, but you did good at it, so I'll give you that.
No, I'm not saying it's added layer of stress. Like I want to fight in an empty room, just us and the bad guy. No innocent people around.
But we will be starting today's game though with you though, Octavius, because you were not here last week. So I'd actually really like to start with Sirus this week, if you don't mind, guys. Sirus, you are currently with Halmon, Clive, Amalia, Pippa, and Gaggle, and Sett. You had just survived another attack, Sirus, from the ground elemental that was shooting spikes out of the ground, attacking your guys' group. And Amalia had just come back and joined your guys' little group here while some of the girls were shopping. Sett, you were still floating in the air, kind of as Pippa and them were all staring up at you for answers. Sirus, you kind of called out Sett a little bit, telling him to tell the group about what you'd heard him speaking about with Picasso. That somebody is after him, and you know that Sett's not talking about it. So, Sirus, what would you like to do? As you've arrived at Pippa Park, you know that some of the girls have left off to buy Belle some clothing. But Sirus, you have the whole park and everybody here. You can do anything you'd like. So, what would you like to do, Octavius?
I think Sirus isn't too sure what to do. I don't think he remembers being in a place like this ever. So he's kind of just admiring, kind of just looking around, but I think he just kind of just stands near Halmon and Clive for right now and just sees what they're gonna do until he thinks about what to do next.
All right. So if you want to stay by them, you can. I mean, once again, you can do anything you'd like, man. I mean, there's a whole bunch of people here. The population of the park is pretty big. But if you want to
actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna let me look on the map because I think I was looking at something.
Oh yeah, feel free to go look at whatever you'd like. And everybody feel the same. All of you guys playing, if you want to go in the DVR app, or if you can open the map, there's a lot of things there for you guys to look at.
I think I'm gonna head over here near where Warp Nipple is at.
Oh, you want to head to the tent?
Yep, I'm gonna head over there.
All right, so that is going to be a walk to where Pippa's grandfather Jaja. It is a medical tent here at this campsite, seemingly. So if you want to head over there, Sirus, or you kind of leave this group, Sirus. The only thing I will say though is that you do notice that Gaggle is pretty bad, and Pippa were pretty wounded. So did you want to invite them over with you to look for the?
Oh, I didn't even know. Well, yeah, of course. You
weren't here, so I'm just letting you know.
Sirus, wait for us. We need help.
Okay.
He's all bloody.
I'm pretty sure Sirus he would have went with Belle, but he doesn't know where she's at. So
no. Belle currently is actually shopping with the girls. They went at a shopping moment where Amalia, Wendeline, Sakura had taken her to go shopping.
You would have ruined the vibe, dude.
Yeah.
It's fine.
They were having.
Dang. Okay. All right. Fuck y'all then. I'm going over here. I'm gonna go over here. I'm gonna go talk to Jaja. Fuck y'all.
We were having like a whole adult conversation while the girls were doing their thing, shopping with little Belle. So don't worry, they had her.
So
all right. But I'm at the tent now.
So Pippa, did you want to head over there with Sirus and Gaggle? Yes. Gaggle looks to you, Sirus, like, hey, buddy. You know, I know it's been a while since we've seen each other, Sirus, but can you like fucking heal me or something? Because I do have health points, and I'm like, if you guys look, I'm added to your group now, and I'm actually pretty fucked up. So if you could heal me at all, buddy, I just want you to know that I'm part of the party now, and I'm bleeding out of my stomach. I'm kind of
okay. Okay. You don't have to specify all that. I got you. Just
I think I can feel my fucking intestines, dude. Look, he kind of points to you, like at his fucking wound on his stomach. There's just like a pussing blood out of it. He's like, "Does that look good? How does that look?"
Okay, all right, just stand still.
Brother,
Did we long rest by the way, or
not yet? You guys
not
have not
yet?
long yes, fucking long rested yet.
Lord have mercy. Okay, well I gave him the rest of my lay pool in hands. He gets 18 back.
Okay, cool.
I'm about to say one more thing.
Hold on, Pippa. And then Octavius, so you heal him up. He gets 18 points. Oh, thank God. Thank you. Sorry, Pippa. Yes?
I was gonna say, since we kind of passed by Sakura, as we pass by, can I bring her along with us?
Oh, you wanna? Did you guys pass by her?
Well, yeah, cause on the map.
Okay, so if you went up that way,
because we went like on that same little road. So can I just tell her to come with us?
But
okay,
wait,
so
weren't we going somewhere else?
Well, you guys were headed towards the you were by that dwarven vendor when this all happened, and you were headed to the next vendor. However, Pippa and Sirus and Gaggle, if they did head up that way to head towards a medical tent, they would have passed you. Yes. So Pippa, did you want to stop, or they're kind of doing their own thing?
All right. Well, I guess they can team up with us later. I'm just gonna let them know to come meet us over here like shortly when they're done.
Yeah, because we still need to get clothes for Belle.
All right. Well, hurry up, guys. We're gonna go over here to this tent. I point that way. Just hurry up and meet us over there because we got some stuff to figure out.
What kind of stuff?
Well, you having that thing that we need to surgically remove from you. And remember, I was saying I think Jaja can help you with that.
Oh yeah.
So before Sett keeps getting any more hurt, maybe we should try to get that out of you, just in case.
Enjoy your shopping first. She'll come over in due time.
Well, I'll tell you, as you say that, Sirus, you notice that Sakura's foot is also completely fucked up and damaged. Pippa,
Okay, so can you tell me who's messed up so I don't just sound like I don't know anything? Like, who's messed up? Like, who's jacked up?
Well, you know what's great, everybody, is there's episodes you guys can go watch and find all of this out on every week. Isn't that amazing? Isn't that amazing that you guys can know your own story every week? Isn't that crazy how that happens? That we have this show every
Man, that's crazy.
Hey,
I'm busy.
Hey, all of a sudden I'm getting.
What do you mean?
Hey, all
we
of a
keep
sudden.
track and keep notes of all of our story.
But
Hey, all of a
I
sudden I'm
think
getting
Cyrus
the-
doesn't even think about it. He sees the ankle, and I'm just gonna. He just kind of moves like his puts out his hand a little bit, and he puts cure wounds on it. Like a blue energy comes out and snaps her ankle back in place.
Okay, so how much health does she get back?
She gets back 5, so it's not too
5.
much, but it'll bring it back.
Sakura, you get a little bit of health back, so your toe that was snapped all out of place. Remember we said last time, snaps back into place. And Wendeline, I believe Sakura also asked you for help. So did you want to cast something to help her as well, or did you not want to? Because I think that's what you were about to do last game when we kind of left you guys back to their stuff. So
imagine she says no.
No, I'm good. If I think Cyrus has got it, so.
All right. Well, he kind of healed her a little bit. He kind of snapped her toe kind of back into place, giving her 5 health. So, Sakura, your foot has indeed kind of stopped swelling. I wish this was real life, Jade. But your foot is right. So, luckily, your foot in game is doing a little bit better. So Belle kind of then looks to you, Wendeline, and she kind of whips out like her little like stolen boots that she stole. She's like, "Hey, look what I got."
Where did you get that?
She kind of like looks coy.
Did you steal that? She like leans in real close, like.
She looks at you. No, I didn't. I didn't steal them at all.
Listen, it's already enough that we stand out like sore thumbs, just looking the way that we do. We don't need to draw any more attention to ourselves.
I'm gonna look at Wendeline and be like, maybe we should talk about this somewhere else.
She looks to you, Sakura, while she holds the shoes and notice that you notice them. She looks back to Wendeline. don't tell Sakura. Don't tell her that I. And Sakura, she doesn't even know that you can hear her. You are an elf.
I know,
You
right? Exactly. I can already hear her.
Did we already walk by? Like, I'm. Did we already walk?
You're probably right there. I mean, you walked by with Pippa and Gaggle and stuff, but let's say, Sirus, that after you healed her foot, you walked to the tent.
Yeah, I was gonna say Cyrus is just like, let me just get over here. I need to go check after I brought back Belle.
So Belle goes like, and looks to Sakura though, then looks to Wendeline. Wendeline, shouldn't we get Sakura fixed though? Didn't you guys say she's sick?
Yeah, but we need to get you some clothes first.
She looks to you, Sakura. I got shoes. And she like just holds up her new boots like, I got these. I'm good. I'll wear these. But
you know what? We need some other kind of clothes though. We don't need just shoes.
All right. Well, I think before I get clothes, or if I get clothes, I should still have you get better. And she kind of looks to you, Sakura, like her eyes get all like big and blue. She's like, I don't know, but anybody else. Except for the night.
Sakura is just like trying not to like get all teary-eyed here, I think. And she's like, "Come here, you little cutie," and just like comes and like hugs her. And I look at Belle and I'm like, you know, okay, maybe you're right. Let's go figure this out later, I guess. Maybe they'll have clothes there for you at where we're going.
And maybe, I don't know, what do they have for sick people? Maybe I could wear what the sick people wear. Does that look good?
Or maybe they have some extra clothes there from people who don't need them anymore.
Yeah! She kind of gets all like excited and does like a little fist bump in the air. She's like, yeah! And like she like puts on like the boots of levitation and like kind of slides them on. She's like, and you kind of watch as like she kind of trips a little bit. She like falls into your leg. Wendeline, she like kind of bumps her little like
oh,
white.
I thought you meant she fell into my like hurt leg.
I think that'd be funny too. she's like falling as she struggles to put on her foot. She just steps on Sakura's foot, bumps into Wendeline's leg. She's struggling. She's a little girl. She pulls the thing up. She looks over to Wendeline. Why didn't we buy stuff from that guy?
Because he was
Sakura.
What? Oh god, he froze.
You're gone, buddy.
He froze for a second. You froze, but you're like, Sakura.
Oh, did I freeze?
Yeah, you froze for a second.
Oh, I did. Okay.
That's funny. That's super funny.
Oh, he goes, Sakura, I asked Wendeline. I didn't ask you. Why did that guy not sell to us?
Because he's a hater. Sometimes people in this world just like to hate.
Why did he hate you?
There are people in this world who will dislike you just because you look different from them. And, you know, they just don't know any better. They're just ignorant.
Yeah, it's because she's too pretty. That's why they're hating.
He looks at both of you and then like looks to like Sirus and Pippa and Gaggle as they walk off. She's kind of confused and looks up to Wendeline. But you don't look different. I mean, you have eyes and a nose and a mouth and hands and a brain. I don't understand that. Why does that make you different? You're not different
It
than
doesn't.
me.
It really doesn't. But, you know, some people aren't like you and I and are just not smart enough to see that.
You know what they don't have? A heart. That's what makes them different than you and me. Huh. My mom used to say that, at least, when people bullied me, but drows bully a lot of people.
That's true.
I'm gonna pat her head when she's saying this.
All right, then she looks up to you, Sakura. All right, let's go get you better. Yeah! And then she fucking kind of like then heads off after Pippa. She's like, I want to see your boyfriend. And like she like as Belle is like kind of runs after. So Sakura and Wendeline, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to head towards the medical tent with them,
Yeah.
or what would you like to do?
At least I will. Yeah, I guess
Yeah.
I'm gonna look at Wendeline and be like, I guess we should head out.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
Time
So
to get
Wendeline and
this
Pippa, you guys.
shit off my chest.
So Wendeline, Pippa, Sirus, and Sakura, you guys all head, and Belle, you all head to the medical tent where Jaja is, and we will get back to you in 1 minute. Let's go over to Amalia, Halmon, Sett, and Clive. Sett, you are still floating in the air. You kind of have not answered your friends much of anything, but it seems that they have some other bigger fish to fry here, Sett, at the moment. You kind of float down to the ground, or do you want to still stay floating about 10 feet in the air? What do you want to do here, Sett?
Am I still on mute?
No, you're good.
I just switched to my laptop right now.
Oh, you're fine, buddy. You're good.
All right, bad. What's the scenario that's going on? Can you refresh me real quick?
Okay, so right now Pippa has just left with Gaggle and Sirus towards the medical tent, or what they believe is the medical tent. Sirus and them kind of passed Sakura, Belle, and Wendeline on the way. They've healed Sakura's foot up a little bit for her, but they still want to take her to the medical tent to get her boobs looked at because of you. However, Sett, it depends if you want to also head in their direction with them or not, to go get that dealt with. It might be good for you to go see what's up with Sakura just because you were in a fight, but it's all up to you, Sett. Right now you are currently with Halmon, Clive, and Amalia at the front of the park, and you were told or you went kind of floating in the air and looked around the whole landscape. It's about 300 feet across and wide, like up and down all the way across from the whole park. So yeah, that's what you are doing right now.
Okay. Sett's gonna go to the medical tent because there's a hole in his foot right now.
Okay, yeah, there is a hole in your foot as well, and Sirus kind of took off to help Pippa and Gaggle instead. Probably thinking this is your fault anyway, and you could heal yourself maybe. So, anywho, Sett, so you're gonna fly towards.
I wasn't there. I don't know what happened. I don't.
So Halmon, Clive, Amalia, did you guys want to follow Sett and all of them to the medical tent as well, or?
I would actually like to go into town and look for basically kind of like an amulet of protection.
Okay, so
that's very specific.
That is
I have very specific shopping to do. Thank you.
Well, there is Kugel, the dwarf, racist dwarf vendor, who you were at before. You see a food vendor. You see a merchant named Timon. And there is also up in the corner here, you can see from where you are, Amalia, there seems to be a potions shop or vendor as well through this large crowd of people. So which one would you like to head to?
I'm guessing Potion Dude might know where to go.
All right. So as you head up, you run into a guard, though, Amalia, and he seems to look at you. Hello there, miss. Can I do anything for you? This is kind of a closed-off area. We got a concert that's going to be happening here this afternoon. A really big artist by the name of Caleb Larkin, all the way from Old Pleasure, going to be doing a crowd work scene. So I'm sorry we're a little bit at our capacity. What are you looking for?
Oh, I'm friends with Riz, one of the other headliners. I was actually just looking where to buy some amulets of protection, if you know any places.
Oh, well, I can't, and if I would, I wouldn't let you through because I fucking hate drow, to be honest with you. And I do not support anybody who will go support and watch a drow rock star. No way. So, I'm sorry, miss, but you can just turn your little self around, if you don't mind.
Oh, hang on. I'm going to do...
Just bloodbend his ass.
I'm just considering it.
He's not bleeding. You could try to do something. I mean,
You can make him bleed real fast.
That's right, Octavius. I missed you. That's right.
I'm going to...
Get you, buddy. You fly.
Okay, he needs to do a wisdom saving throw of 18.
A wisdom saving throw of 18.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Let's see what he gets. He got a 7, so he did not do well.
So I've just cast a Crown of Madness on him. So that's when he is charmed to me and a jagged iron crown appears on his head as madness glows in his eyes.
Oh! He's like, all of a sudden, this guard, just this kind of prick, you just watch as like this magic crown, like just sucks onto his face, and he's just like, oh! And just like immediately is under your like kind of control. His body's like shivers.
This is the one time if you stole shit, I'll be okay. Just steal all of it. Just take all his loot. He's mad.
Oh. What do you want to do
So
about it?
I think you're going to be my personal escort in through this area, and you're going to help me find what I'm looking for because you're just so helpful.
He kind of the crown tightens on his head. He just takes it like, yes, ma'am. I'll fucking lead you to the thing. I'll do it. I'll swear I'll do it. So Amalia, you got him under your control. What do you want him to lead you? Do you want him to take you to the shop?
Yeah, take me to a shop.
All right, Queen. I'll get you there. So the guard escorts you through this large crowd of people. However, Amalia, while you're here, do you want to give me a perception roll while he walks you to the potions vendor through this large crowd?
Yeah, 1 second. 13.
13.
But I think
okay.
I have a passive perception too. Let me see. Passive 21 perception.
Okay, I'll go with your passive. I'll go with your passive just because this is something that I'm not like, it's not like being hidden from you. So as you walk through the crowd, you do see as he leads you to this potion vendor, you notice that there is an old man sitting by the water on the other side of this shop. And you do remember from being back when you were at the Poe campsite when talking about Sett and the man looking for him, there was an old man mentioned. And when Sett was kind of walking with you and talking about it, he said, my old man. And it seems to be something that has just kind of sprung to your attention that there is an old man, and this old man happens to be sitting near this potion shop. But once again, there's a lot of old men. As you guys can see on the map, there's a lot of old men. So this is just somebody that you clock, Amalia, and you are led to the...
Can I use my passive 16 investigation to kind of glean anything from him if it seems like familiar?
Yes, and you have a detect magic, right?
Yeah.
You can also use that, or is it just like a thing that you can just, is that just like more...
So I just have like a passive 16 investigation for the detect magic. I have, where is it? Yeah, I can cast that. This is first level.
Yeah, sure. And what you detect from this old man is, drum roll, nothing. Unfortunately, you think that this old man may be somebody suspicious. Is he connected to Sett? Is this the old man that you're looking for? However, it is not. Old man number 5 is not magical in any way. You do not sense any magical properties coming off of him, Amalia.
Old man number 5. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
What's behind curtain number 2?
Yeah.
Basically, what I was understanding.
Kind of, yes. Fuck you guys. I'm not going to name every old man in this world.
No, you did a great job. This map looks awesome. It's funny that he's just old man number 5 isn't him.
Just name them different types of Bob. Jim Bob, John Bob.
Exactly. So, Amalia, though, you do get to the potions vendor, and we'll move on from you in a second, Amalia.
Okay, so before I step into the potions vendor, I'm going to turn to the guard and be like, hate yourself and go back to your post.
Oh, so he just like, wait, where do you want him to punch himself?
Just in his face.
Oh, so he just like fucking swings at his face.
You should have made him punch the crown. You should have made him punch the crown.
I'll just say that he punches himself straight up into the nose. Blood just starts immediately pouring out of his nose, and he spins around, walks back to his post at the beginning of the area. Amalia, did you want to go shopping to end your turn, or is that what you want to do? Or
yeah, I want to go to the potion vendor, and then I just want to see if he has like any amulets, or if he knows where I can find some.
Okay, so as you get inside, there's a potions vendor. It happens to be a woman. She's very charming. She's very beautiful. She's a little bit older, probably a woman in her 40s, you could say. She's just a human. But she has a beautiful array of potions. You see a couple greater health potions, quite a bit of them, to be honest with you. You see a superior healing potion in there. Each greater potion, however, is about 5 gold pieces, and the superior potion is about 10 gold pieces. They're pretty expensive potions, however, you see a lot of them. No amulets, no rings, no tiaras, no jewelry and clothes of any kind. You just see potions spread around the room. Also, there's a potion of hill giant strength and a potion also of superior strength as well. So as you look around the room, she looks to you. Hello there, dearie. Can I help you out for anything?
I was looking for a protection amulet, but it doesn't seem like you have any. Don't suppose you can point me in the right direction?
No, I don't have anything like that, dearie. I'm sorry, I don't have anything like that. If you're looking for things like jewelry or magical items, I try the vendor by the name of Timon. He's got a little bit more of magical propertied items, things that he's found, different trinkets and stuff like that. Personally, I don't go to him too often because you never know if you're going to get something that's been cursed or not. You never know with magical items. But here we sell a lot of things like medicines, healing potions, things that will get you feeling right as rain again. But, you know, it's been busy with the whole Bard festival and everything going on, so I'm running low on supply.
So you said you have kind of healing potions. Do you have... We have a friend with a pretty complex situation, but almost seems sort of like a magical parasite. Anything that can help with that?
Oh, unfortunately, nothing like that, darling. Just things that'll get you right as rain if you're feeling a little under the weather, like if, you know, you get a bad cut or something and you get healed right up. Something like that. I don't claim to be an expert doctor or a surgeon or anything like that. Just a simple woman who makes potions that make you feel better. That's what we do here at the carnival and the festivals, is we want you to just feel the best that you can. I basically sell healing potions that'll help a kid when his tummy aches on the roller coaster, if you know what I'm talking about.
Okay, you said which healing potions does she have?
She has a greater healing potion and a superior healing potion. The greater healing potions are about 5 gold, and the superior healing potion is about 10.
How much HP do they each heal for?
I don't remember. I'm pretty sure it says. I'd have to look that up for you.
It's a roll.
Is it a roll? Was it a roll?
Yeah. So it's like a D4, like multiple D4s for each.
Okay.
Okay, I'll get one of each of the potions.
Oh, all right, fantastic. So Amalia, just take out
15 gold.
15 gold, and yeah, and she'll take it and she'll give you. And I'll make sure I go put that in your stuff, or unless you want to add it yourself, Amalia, you always can look it up if you'd like.
Let me see if I know how to do that.
You just go to your inventory and it says manage inventory, and then you go to potions. But okay, so she hands you over the 2 potions, Amalia, and she also looks to you. Oh, and by the way, very exciting news. You know the captain of the guard from the West Kingdom. He's going to be here tomorrow. Isn't that exciting?
Is he in town for the festival?
Of course. You know, Commander Roland, he loves all types of music, all types of sounds. And apparently he's been away from the West Kingdom as of lately. I'm very excited to see him in person. Nobody has seen Commander Roland in this part of the world in years. It's very exciting.
Interesting. Is he just going to be hanging out, or?
I don't know. He's a commander for the royal family. I don't know what he's going to do, but apparently he's a big fan of one of the bards out here. I'm assuming that's why he's coming. I don't know. I'm just excited to see him, darling. I mean, apparently for an older dwarven man, he's quite handsome. And also the captain of the guard of the whole Western Kingdom. Imagine that.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. I know a friend who would probably want to meet him.
Oh yeah?
Military type guy. You know how they are.
We don't have too many military folk out here. This is a carnival town, but hey, she kind of looks to you and studies you. Don't I know you?
Probably not. I'm not from around here. Just passing through.
Am I mistaken, or were you one of the ones that helped defeat the dragon that was here? Am I correct?
Oh, yeah. That was a while ago.
Well, gee golly, I didn't realize that was you there. Well, thank you again and your whole team for everything that you've done. I really appreciate it. Now here, have one on the house. She grabs another greater healing potion, hands it to Amalia. That's for you.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
No, we appreciate you. Now you have a good day, darling, all right?
You too. Thanks. And then I'm gonna head out and head back towards the bridge so I can go find the Timon.
All right, so Amalia, as you head out of that little potion shop, you head to the large crowd of people. There's a large source. Like I said, there's about 200 people around you as you make your way through the large crowd, and you get back to passing the guard. He's still a little mind controlled by you as he stands there, and you head back towards Timon.
I just kind of like make him step aside as I walk by.
He's just like, his body just is like, just like still going like mad in his brain as he like just kind of steps aside for you. All right.
As I'm kind of walking off, like I'm just gonna make it so like the crown essentially like starts jagging in a little bit more before disappearing as I let go of the spell.
All right. So he kind of just like jags into him, but then you let it disperse. And he's just like, oh, my head. He just grabs his head like in a big headache type of action. Halmon, as we go back to you and Clive now, did you guys want to head also towards the medical tent, or what did you want to do, Halmon? And then Clive, I'll end with you. But Halmon, you first. Then we'll get back to you.
I look at Clive, and like I try to glean if he's like gonna go feral anytime soon or not. And I ask, like, you steady?
I was just going to give Halmon the most annoyed look. I'm not going to werewolf out, if that's what you're thinking.
No, I'm getting like, are you going to try to eat someone?
No.
You were acting like you're annoyed with me. You made a deal with a god to become a cannibal, okay? If anything, I should be annoyed with you.
Believe it or not, Halmon, this is one of the lighter deals that I've made in my existence.
Oh, whoop-de-fucking-do. Okay, you just dragged me into, like, babysitting duty. Okay. Do you think that was the end of that elemental dude? Or no?
How large he was and how spacious his attacks were, I doubt it. But I think you wounded him greatly, so he's probably licking his cuts right now. But it's best we stay on guard.
I think so too. I'm worried with the amount of people there are here, Jay. With the amount of civilians that could easily be just sent up and shredded to pieces right now. But we don't really... I mean, we can't just like abandon a carnival or get them to evacuate, right? We just have to...
Cool. Yes. Halmon, why don't you circle around, patrol the carnival? You have the best sense of perception out of the two of us right now, so... And you're more durable than I.
Why right now?
Well, just patrol around the carnival. Don't act suspicious, because we also don't know who else is here. Just keep an eye out for that elemental just in case. And if he's there, make a shout or a noise or something, well, I'll come running.
Did either of you want to make a perception roll? Either one of you? Is that a curiosity?
To see if the elemental thing's around?
I mean, yeah, you guys can definitely both look around and see if you both... I mean, you just fought him. He was just in the area.
I'll let you do that.
Go for it.
Oh, it's going to let me do that. That's wonderful.
Billy, you're just like, I'll just let Hollywood do all this work.
I only got an 8. So
okay, so Billy, did you want to try to give a perception? just say it. Just say it.
Oh, fine. I'll test my luck.
All right. Well, might as well.
Perception. Here we go. All right.
I mean, you don't have to, guys.
Look at that.
You know what? Y'all might as well just make it a night, bro. Y'all might as well just go to bed.
Okay.
Golly.
Okay.
Listen, Clive, I don't see shit right now. I'm gonna go maybe see if there's some like guards we can talk to. See if there's like a plan for an evacuation in case of an attack. Like what do they have lined up? I don't know. I'm gonna go figure something out. And then I get my wings and I fly towards a guard.
All right. Well, the closest guard to you right now is the guard that Amalia just made crazy.
Let me go to this one over here by this group of people. I feel like I'd be drawn towards giant groups of people.
You mean
by
this
the
one?
old man 4? Yeah,
old
here,
man
let me
4.
let me drag. Yeah, by the guard next to old man.
Classic old man 4.
Gold man 4.
the best character in the game.
Just I got it.
So right here.
All right, John. All right, Jay. What do we have behind door number 3?
It's old man 4.
I'm just gonna kill every old man I see. I'm
literally playing like Where's Waldo, looking for all the other old men right now.
Honestly, Halmon doesn't even know to look out for an old man, so he's not even gonna be worried about that right now, Jesse.
No.
So
Yeah, the only ones that know about the old man stuff is Sett and Amalia currently. Oh, and Sakura, Wendeline, and Pippa and Amalia were mentioned. Something briefly by Taco mentioned that he's in disguise as an old man, but I don't think you guys got into much detail about that. Clive, so Halmon flew over to Old Man 4 and the crowd.
No, I flew over to the guard, not the old man.
Oh, the guard. Okay,
I'm trying to talk to the guard.
This guy, gotcha. And then I'm going to switch back to you, Sirus, in a moment, just so you know, and Pippa. And Clive, though, before we leave you, what would you like to do before we switch back to them? And then we're going to do the stuff at the medical tent, guys, and then we'll take a quick break. So, Clive, what would you like to do?
Clive is actually going to make his way to Timon after probably getting some information about the carnival. He's going to go over to the merchant here and talk to him about what magical items he may have and maybe some tea about the carnival.
All right. Well, as you get there, Amalia, you and Clive seem to get there at the same time. Because Amalia, while you were doing this potion vendor buying stuff, you did that while Clive, you were seemingly having this conversation with Halmon over here and talking. And let's kind of surmise that you guys kind of get there around the same time. Or Amalia, let's say actually that you are walking up and Clive, you've kind of gotten there first. So, because Amalia, you're walking back from buying your potions at this moment in time. So you're probably around here by the time Clive gets there. So Clive, you meet with this merchant by the name of Timon. He happens to be a little kobold. He's a little tiny lizard man. I'm sure you guys all know what kobolds are. And he's selling kind of merch, and he has a whole bunch of little dark trinkets around there right now. And he kind of looks to you, Clive.
Hello, my friend. What could I do for you today? Anything you want? Any interests you got? Anything you'd like?
Well, what do you have for sale, my friend?
Oh, well, I have a whole bunch of things.
He holds up a skull.
You see this skull right here? Used to belong to a prince from the Golden Isles. What would you say to a crowned prince's skull? Would you like it?
I'm not a necromancer, thank you.
Oh, by hell. Well, what are you looking for? Anything in particular? I have a voodoo doll. I have this right here. You stick a pin in it, and if you're lucky, it affects the other party one wishes to hurt. Would you like something like that?
Possibly. Would you happen to have anything along the line of magical cards, crystals, or maybe something like magic powder?
I got no powders. Nothing like that. But I got a couple of things like rings, if you're looking for a nice shiny ring. I do got a couple of little things that I have stored away. Some of them I got from the rarest of places.
I'll take a look at your rings, please.
Well, here's this. He pulls out a black ring with a pearl on it. He pulls out another golden ring that's seemingly pure gold with a white stone on it. And he pulls out another seemingly just normal ruby ring.
Look at all these. Any of them suit your fancy?
They are very precious gemstones and inlaid rings, I must say. Clive is then going to make an Arcana check. Can he do that? He just holds out his hand and just make a Qui-Gon Jinn wave his hand and do an Arcana check kind of thing.
You do pick up that two of these rings, specifically the black one with the pearl on it and the gold one with the white stone on it, are extremely powerful magic. They have magic abilities. The red one does not. It is a regular ring.
What can you tell me about this black ring?
The black ring with the pearl? Well, we call it the Ring of Shadows. At least I do. Basically, one can put it on and travel through shadows. You know, simple teleportation ability. You put it on, look at a shadow, you basically get to go to it.
Very interesting.
It's expensive, though.
How expensive?
50 gold.
Understandable for an item of that caliber.
However, it's nothing compared to this one. He holds up the gold one with the white. Now this is a rare ring. 100 gold for this one. Or 1 platinum.
What does it do?
Well, so far I haven't seen it do anything. But it's the name that gets ya. It's the name.
Well, don't keep me in suspense, my friend. What is this name?
Well, why should I tell you? Don't you trust me?
You wouldn't want to push away a very potential customer, would you? And then he holds up his hand, showing a bit of his own eldritch magic weave around his fingers.
Give me a persuasion roll if you don't mind.
Sure. Persuasion. Ooh, 18.
He looks at you. Wow! You're skilled. Maybe somebody like you should have this ring. He looks around. Rumor has it, it can get rid of curses, dark magic. Some people claim it's the ring of purity.
Interesting.
Well, what do you say? 100 gold? 50 gold? Up to you.
Clive then looks at him. About 20 gold, and then he pulls out one of his revolvers. It's not the +2, it's the +1 pristine, essentially Colt revolver. A genuine 6-barrel revolver.
For which ring?
Purity one.
I don't know if 20 gold and a revolver is worth the same as a platinum.
No. You misheard me, my friend. I said 40 gold and the revolver.
40 gold and the revolver. Give me a persuasion roll here.
Okay. Oh, that's an 11. I rolled 2 on the die.
He looks to you. No deal, no deal. Maybe if you come back with something a little bit more than a weapon or 2 weapons or something, I can do it for you. But for right now, no, it's too rare. It's too much. If this is the Ring of Purity, then I would be making a big mistake. So look, if you can get back to me with a better offer and a better deal and more gold, we can talk business. Until then, get the fuck out of here. All right?
And how about I clarify things for you? As someone who wields magic, I can discern the effects of magical rings. You want to know that you're selling the real deal to to customers, right? You don't want them to come back demanding a refund.
I don't give a
did you a
shit.
service. I tell you all the effects of these magical rings. You know exactly what they are. And people who are buying them don't.
Look, I got no mind for caring about what they do. All I tell them is what they tell me that they do, and all I want is me gold. I could give a shit if they actually work or not. So look, I'm not going to make any more deals with you, all right? You go get the gold I need, and that's it. End of trade. He kind of turns away from you, Billy, and kind of looks away from Clive. Looks to you again. Go get the gold. No ring, unless you got the gold.
Not a gamble. You a gambling kobold?
He looks to you. No, I ain't. Now go get me that gold, or you get no ring.
Unfortunately, Clive, you're left standing at this kobold who seems to be extremely grumpy, and not having a great time with you. Last thing you want to do, Billy, before I move on to back to the group at the medical tent.
Unfortunately, my character only has 49 gold.
Well, unfortunately for you, you need to work a little harder, bitch. Ask Pippa for a bigger cut. But Clive, you're just waiting. Unfortunately, you're standing there. Your friends are not too far from the medical tent. You managed to notice, Clive, that Timon's merchant kind of spot there is actually pretty close to where your friends and most of your group seems to have headed off. But we're gonna
He
leave you
sees
there.
Sakura, like he sees Sakura in the group, right?
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you guys they're not that far from you at this moment. No, I mean, right now, as you can see, the medical tent is literally within, it's within 15 feet away. Yeah, it's in sight.
Okay, he's then going to go over there and speak to Sakura and the whole group, announcing to them very quietly and tactfully that I may have a way, Sakura, to rid you of that curse.
Really?
It would cost 100 gold, though. Looks to everyone in the group.
I look at Pippa.
Well, before we do that, actually, Clive, we're on our way to go see Jaja, and I think he might be able to help her. So we could always do that first, and then if he's not able to be successful, then we can go spend 100 gold on that. I have gold, so.
Are you sure that
Very well.
the thing that this person would do would even work?
You asking me or Clive?
Clive, sorry.
Clive looks over to his shoulder, motioning to Timon's little merchant tent stand. The little kobold over there says he has a ring of purity that can remove any curse inflicted upon anyone. I used my bit of my magic to discern the effects, and the two rings he showed me, the one that's said to be the ring of purity, radiates powerful magic.
Okay.
Sirus, will you give me a history here when you hear
All right.
Ring of Purity?
Sounds good. Sounds good. I can do that for you. All right. Let's hope I can hit this shit.
Not great, Cyrus, with their history check there, but I will give you advantage because you actually were told about this. So give me one more history roll, please.
Okay. Bet.
That was advantage.
Was that advantage? No, was that?
Yeah, that was advantage.
Yeah, no, that was advantage.
Damn it. Okay. Well. This is the
actually,
problem.
can I use my memory to give me one more try?
Yeah, just if you want to use a memory, you can because you actually were told about this. You actually have a memory. I
Bet.
was trying to keep your mind. So,
Damn.
Yeah, we'll just move on to that. There you go. So, see, Hollywood, he did it anyway. See, you can't get mad when your friends fucking fail. And he,
I'm mad.
man,
Jay, actually,
whatever. Anywho, Cyrus.
Jay, I'm gonna fucking drag you to a Denny's parking lot.
Enough with the Denny's, man. Just do it or not.
I'm so tired of Denny's. Can we go to IHOP for once, bro?
No.
So
Also,
anywho,
Jay.
What?
Jay, I forgot to mention at the beginning of my turn that Clive would use his racial ability to heal himself 15 points.
Oh, okay. Yeah, please go for it. If you guys want to do some healing and resting, please do it now. We can get to a long rest here in a little bit. But Cyrus, as you use your
Totally
memory,
not foreshadowing.
as you use your memory, Cyrus, you remember that indeed the ring of purity is what you heard about the thing that perhaps could save Cressida. That there was one thing that was.
Jay, you're gone again.
Am I gone?
Yeah, I was going to.
Oh, hold
I
on.
can hear you. I can
hear.
see him. Yeah, I can hear and see him.
All right. Okay, it might be weird. All right.
I think Harley's still gone.
Yeah, yeah, don't worry about her. She'll get it fixed in a second. Okay, so Cyrus, you remember that the Ring of Purity was something mentioned to you. That is one of the only things that was thought of at the time by Hades and I believe Picasso, to be something that could help Cressida.
So, I do remember that.
So when Clive brings this up, it might trigger that in your mind.
Yeah, Cyrus immediately looks over, and I'm pretty sure Clive, even though he's wearing on his arm, he could see Cyrus's eyes light up, and he's almost considering walking over there to get that ring, but he needs to go talk to Jaja first to see what's going on.
All right, so Cyrus, you kind of hear that. You clock it with what Clive said. You clock that Timon might have this item. However, Cyrus, what would you like to do right now? What would you like to do? And then I'm going to move on to Wendeline here in a second.
Okay. I think he can tell that everyone is obviously they're more hurt than he is. They probably need to talk to Jaja more than him. He immediately walks past Clive, grabs his shoulder, and says, "Let's get that ring right now."
Clive nods to Cyrus. Very well. Let's go. He'll look to the group. You take care of Jaja and Sakura. See if you can get that cure.
All right.
We'll be back.
All right, we'll do it.
He'll nod to Cyrus. Let's go.
Yeah, and then before anything, Cyrus turns to Clive while they're walking, and he goes, "I heard about this ring before, and this could cure Cressida of her affliction. So maybe it can really help us out with helping Sakura, and if I get the chance, I can go heal Cressida finally. I'd rather not make a deal with the devil." Hint, hint. And he's talking about Dracula.
Yes, I agree with you. Let's go see if we can bargain this ring. The shopkeep is very stubborn.
Oh, don't worry, I got it.
As they are starting to head off, Pippa yell out, "Clive, Cyrus, you guys need any more gold? Because I have some."
I will take the gold. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Pippa. Much appreciated.
Pippa, how much gold do you want to give him?
Yeah, how much do you want?
I'll take 50, if anything.
Okay, yeah. Then I'll take 50 as well.
I can give you one of you 50. I gotta stock up on my gold.
Okay, give it to give it to Clive. I still have enough money.
You guys can have 25 each. There you go.
Yeah, I still have enough to actually get the ring.
Okay, yeah. Clive will hold on to the 50. Yeah, he'll take it. Like, okay, that's good.
We'll meet up later.
What the heck?
Okay.
Who's watching TikTok?
It's Jesse. He's being a bad boy.
Oh.
And, I can hear it scream.
We
But
can
anyways,
hear.
so Billy and Octavius, you head over to the Timon's merchant stand again. However, we'll get back to you guys a little bit later. Pippa, Wendeline, Sakura, and Sett, you guys are all at the medical tent now currently. Wendeline, however, before you guys enter, as Sakura, Pippa, Gaggle, and Sett seem to want to go into the medical tent, Wendeline, you can feel a tug on your robe from Belle, and she looks to you. Hey, I'm kind of hungry still. We haven't eaten anything.
Yeah. We should do something about that.
Look. If they're gonna fix up Sakura, do you want to take? Let's go get some food.
I mean, I don't really want to leave her here.
Well, she's with Pippa. I'm hungry. My tummy hurts. She like holds her tummy.
Loki, I'm hungry too. You guys want to bring me something back?
Oh my lord! I'm not even there.
Pippa, you look back with Gaggle. Gaggle kind of looks at you guys too, like. To be honest with you, I could fucking eat. I'm just saying. I got hurt too. My tummy got stabbed.
Yeah, his tummy exploded. We need to get food.
I like the way Sakura's talking. I got a hole in my tummy. She got a hole in her foot. We gotta stuff it with food, bitch. Come on.
Okay, and I'm just gonna go hobble around this town with my bum ass leg and find some food for you guys. Is that it?
Well, as you say that, Wendeline, can you roll me? Unfortunately, your body, boom, shoots back with golden energy, and you seem to be getting a vision. Roll me a wisdom check,
Absolutely
please.
not. I'm not gonna roll nothing.
This is a vision, so we know what your visions are like. Let's see what you see.
He said a wisdom check.
Yes.
She sees like a smorgasbord.
Wait, what the hell? Where am I? What am I doing?
It's all right. Just give me a simple wisdom check when you have a moment.
That's a 21.
Hey, okay. So as you kind of all of a sudden you see a vision in your head, Stassi, I'm going to send you a private message here. So everybody, just give Wendeline a second. Pippa, Sakura, Belle, Sett. You notice that Wendeline immediately has a vision again. You know what this is like when she has them now. Specifically, you, Pippa. You see as her head flings back, Sakura as well. The gold kind of shoots out of her eyes, and she has another vision. Hold on, Stassi. I'm sending it to you as we speak. The rest of you can talk amongst yourselves for a second.
Yeah, as I just sit here and I'm like, I don't know, probably convulsing. It's fine.
Little
See,
Belle just look
at what's happening. It's because she doesn't have food.
Little Belle's like, I'm even more hungry now. She's just like just scared out of her mind.
Sakura just watches her convulse while she says that.
We need to get her some food stat, you guys.
There's like a really good food place like right there on the corner.
Say less.
They literally have everything.
All right, so Stassi, you would just have received a message from the vision that you got. As your body zooms back, your arch backs up. You see a large kind of cloud in your mind appear and then dissipate as a vision comes into your mind. The gold magic swirls in your head.
Oh, that's
Is that what Wendeline's doing out loud?
And by the way,
okay.
Also by the way, Stassi, the ride in that thing is the pink one in the corner on the map. It's the pink square is where that is, not the green. It's the pink one.
Okay. Yes. What is that next? I'm just looking at the map. Sorry.
You're good. Take your time.
Mind.
So Pippa and Sakura and Belle and Sett. By the way, Jesse, if you're paying attention, don't know if you are, but if you see you see that Wendeline is definitely going through some type of thing. Belle kind of looks to Sakura like, "Is she okay? What's going on?"
Maybe she's just really hungry, or maybe she's having a vision.
Exactly what's happening. Look at her. She looks like she's having a vision, like hardcore. I'm gonna go over there and like kind of steady her.
Like trying like a stroke. Oh, Pippa, like, well, Harley, you have I guess experience with this now after in your work with a seizure person. So like you basically try to go steady Wendeline a little bit as she seems to be going through this thing. So Wendeline, you snap out of your vision. What would you like to do?
So obviously as I'm like coming to, I'm looking around kind of like frantically. My eyes go straight to Belle and I'm in shock. I'm in like horror. And I just look at her and I'm like, you're not going anywhere.
What? I thought we were going to go get food. What's wrong?
I think it would be best if you stayed here while maybe I go with someone else to find something to eat. Okay. I don't want to leave you out of Sakura's sight, I think.
But Belle starts looking around the park. She starts looking at all the rides, and she looks to you, but I wanted to ride some. This looks so cool. Is it because it's late?
Yes, exactly. It's we should do it tomorrow when the sun's out.
Okay. Yeah, I'm hungry. I want to sleep anyway. I guess I was dead.
Yeah, I mean, nothing helps like a good night's sleep and some food.
Okay. Yeah, we can eat in the morning. She yawns. I'm tired. And then at that moment, Pippa, did you want to start leading them into the tent, or what do you want to do?
Yeah, I think we should get inside. Wendeline, are you okay? You want to tell us some?
Yeah, I just really think this this little friend of ours has been more trouble than it's been worth.
At that moment, you are interrupted as an old tiefling opens the doors to this medical tent and looks. I thought I heard voices outside. Is that my granddaughter? Look at her. This is my little Pippa. Oh my goodness. And this kind of old, bald tiefling man just goes up and immediately gives you a hug and looks to Gaggle. Holy shit, Gaggle. What happened to you? You all right there? We got a little fucked up, Jaja. You think you can help us out? He kind of looks over at Sakura, looks at Sett, looks at all your bodies. I think I got some stuff for you. Come on inside. Let's get you fixed up. All right, guys. So Sakura, Sett, Pippa, Wendeline, Belle. You guys change course here, Wendeline, and you end up looking back at the park before heading inside the tent for the medical tent that you guys are going to go in. Sett, the last thing you want to do, what is the last thing you want to do as you kind of head into this medical tent, Sett? Anything on your mind or anything, Jesse, that you kind of want to do or figure out before we go to the break?
I got a hole in my foot. Can any of you fix this?
Jaja looks to you like, fucking hell, man. Don't worry, I can get you straightened up right away. And then he kind of looks straight to you, Sakura, and he immediately senses the dark magic coming off your chest and through your body, and he feels it from you, Sett. Jaja looks to both of you and is like, we got something that we got to deal with here, don't we? Something evil.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to look over at Sett and just kind of give him like a bombastic side eye.
Sett's going to give you the criminal thumbs up smile.
He looks you both. Look, if it's going to be an extraction of surgical magic, or surgical, I guess, extraction of magic, you two are both going to have to go under. Do you understand? It's going to take about 2 turns of sleep until I can get this out of you guys, whatever this is.
Uh-huh.
Do you accept that?
Yeah.
I gotta go to sleep?
Unfortunately, you both will be under sleep for 2 full turns of a combat round, if one was in them. If one was in...
You know that's like 12 seconds, Jay. That's real. Can we just do it now?
Nothing's happened yet.
No.
Just do it now. It's 12 seconds.
No, listen here, okay? I think we need everybody else to be over here to make sure that there's no combat going on while we're going under, okay?
Yes. Put us to sleep. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Clive, where the fuck is this other guy at?
Clive is outside still with Sirus at the moment in time, and they are currently looking for shopping. So, Sett, as you look around, you notice that Clive and Sirus are no longer behind you, as you've hobbled in, kind of holding your foot into this medical tent. Jaja goes, look, first thing let's do is get a good night's rest. We'll fix you 2 up in the morning. It shouldn't be that much of a problem. You'll go under.
Oh, holy fuck, no, man. Hey, can you fix my foot real quick so I can walk out of here and solve this myself?
Well, if you get a long fucking rest, then you will heal yourself. You will be fucking healed. So yes, I mean, I can give you a night's rest, and I will bandage your foot, and I will heal you. And if you all take a nice rest...
You're a medic with magic, and you can't fix this? You're telling me to go to sleep and drink water.
Here, why don't I just heal you real quick?
Yeah, you know what? Fucking, he's gonna look at Jaja fucking middle finger and be like, man, fuck you.
Okay, you can heal for 45 points.
Fucking Sett's eyes roll into the back of his head with ecstasy as his body heals, and he's like, yep. Yeah, basically, that's what I need. He's like,
I'm
you can't fucking do that shit.
Bro. This shit is too much, bro.
So you told me change my fucking socks and drink water, man. Fuck you. And he walks out of the tent.
Jaja looks to Pippa like, your new friend I'm going to help with surgery is a bit of a prick, isn't he?
Yeah, you could say it's a bit of a handful, but Sett, we got to get it done. I'm glad your foot feels a lot better, doesn't
Sett's already outside the tent walking to Clive with his middle finger up saying, this guy, he's a scam.
He looks to you, Sakura. Jaja looks to you. I can't get that thing out of you without him here. I'm sorry.
That's okay. We can't really do this without everybody else here because I think we just need to be safe first and foremost.
Can Sett approach Clive, or is he busy doing something?
Clive is currently talking with Sirus, headed towards to buy the Ring of Purity. I mean, you can, Jesse. We're just going to take a quick break before you do that. I think.
Okay, yeah, for sure.
Okay, so
if it's a 12-second surgery, I don't know why he can't just do it now.
No, but I know Jay, and it's gonna be some fucking nonsense. So I'm gonna get Clive. You would tell me the merchant.
It's gonna be asleep for 2 rounds. Each round is 6 seconds. What's
the point of
even
everyone, hold on.
Listen, you don't know what kind of stuff he's gonna do while we're asleep. Okay, he might violate us
let's hold
in our
on.
sleep.
For 12 seconds. Okay.
Hold on. Now listen. Here's the thing.
He's got
yes, it could be 12 seconds. The problem is, during that 12 seconds, snap, all of a sudden combat happens. None of us have had a full rest in how long? Most of us are out of our spell slots. Most of us have been down to health. We need to rest.
I'm fine. I'm chilling, man.
We need to have a regular sleep.
Speak for yourself, Scroll Sniffer. I'm gonna mug this fucking merchant in a second.
Alright, after you do that,
Yeah, me and Sett are fine. We can go on without y'all.
No, because if Sett fucking gets hurt, then Sakura's dying, and then, you know...
That's why I'm gonna fix this myself, because this fucking guy, as he points and says Jaja, is a scam!
Hey, no disrespect, that is my grandfather. He would never scam you in a lifetime.
Your grandfather wants me to go to sleep! I don't know this man!
Oh, the doctor wants you to get better. He says you're gonna get healed, but you gotta...
That's what they say before they get you! I'm gonna wake up naked and I'm gonna fucking destroy the circus!
like
Jaja just looks to all of you for a second. Sett, he like goes up to you. He runs out of the tent to try to grab you, Sett, as you kind of head out. He goes, "Look, son, I just want you to get a good night's rest. It's going to be a big procedure."
He put his hand on me?
Yeah, he's trying to touch your shoulder.
Sett's gonna look at him and say, "The last time an old man put his hand on me, I broke it."
He pulls away. Jaja's not dumb. And he looks to Pippa and then looks back to you, Sett. "Look, my granddaughter and this girl Sakura helped save this town. They saved my life. I owe everything to my granddaughter. Look, I know you don't know me, youngin', but I'm one of the best out of all the animal clerics that you will ever find. And if something's inside of you and inside this girl Sakura, well, I just want to get it out of you. All right? And I just think if you get a good night's rest, then tomorrow maybe perhaps we could get this sorted out. There's no reason to be rash."
He's gonna look to Sakura and go, "Do you want me to go get the fucking magic thing that'll fix this magic stuff? Or do you want this old guy to touch us while we sleep? I'm leaving it up to you."
I say we go for the gold right now, and if that doesn't work, then
Let's go, baby. Sett holds up his hand for a dap, big dog.
Hey, and if it doesn't work, then we'll come back. You know.
Plan B.
Might
I
as
love
well-
it. He's gonna look
might
at
as
the old
well-
man and go. He's gonna look to Jaja and go, I one thing I want to make clear: whatever's wrong with her, you remove it and you give it back to me. You're not taking nothing out of me. Understood?
Look, I'm only trying to remove something off of her. And right now, I'm telling you, I've seen stuff like this before. What you've done is imprinted. You've given whatever magic source is magically just a supply of your own energy and imprinted it on her. I don't know how you did this. It's ancient dark magic, but whatever you did, you've given her some type of biological curse. Nothing that can be removed with a simple object that can remove curses. So if that's your goal here, you're very, very mistaken. It's not just something like magic. This is something that you put inside of her body. I can remove it.
That's true. Actually, wait a second. Somebody said that we can't use magic to cure it, I think. Who was it that said it?
I will tell you and shake your memory here. It was the
All-Father. Yeah, I was about to say the All-Father said that we can't do that. So
Has he always told you the truth though? Like my old man lies to me all the fucking time.
yeah. But I think this time yeah, I think we're actually gonna have to get put under for this, unfortunately.
You don't want to try the ring or the bracelet, whatever the fuck Clive said. It was something shiny that can fix this.
Well, let's say the ring doesn't work and we wasted it on you guys, and it could have been used for
Well,
something.
can somebody just go, steal it real quick?
Where's Amalia? Where's Amalia?
Well, I mean, Amalia, I think she had to leave a little early tonight, so Amalia has left the building tonight.
Halmon has a ring of invisibility, but he is not there. He is.
Don't you have a flute?
We're gonna take a.
Oh yeah, I do have a flute.
It's never worked.
That's the one time.
We're gonna take a.
She doesn't practice enough.
We're gonna take a quick little break. We're going to take a quick little break here, guys, and be back and play for about another 10 to 15 minutes only because we went a little long tonight because we started a little late. So we're going to just take a quick little break, guys. Enjoy the break, please. It's a kind of a fun little break for you guys as well. We'll be right back and see what happens here at this booth with this ring. And Halmon, we're going to probably end the game with actually going back up to you. Also, Wendeline, I'd like to see what you decide to do with that vision that you had. So we're going to go on break, everybody, and we'll be back here in a little bit.
This will be interesting.
I'm gonna fucking kill someone, Clive.
So today we're going to be making a drink for Sakura because she's been making a lot of drinks lately. So I thought I'd make one for her. Hope you guys like it.
Sounds yummy. Let's make a Sakura drink. Pippa's Sakura Special.
So first off, start off with your favorite strawberry liqueur. And then mix it with strawberry lemonade on ice. And top it off with your favorite candy sweet treat like Sakura. Alright guys, and that's the Pippa Sakura Special. Now get going.
See you later, guys. I'm gonna drink that up. I'm gonna drink Sakura right up.
Oh my
What?
gosh.
I mean the drink. You think she'd drink a drink named after me?
Maybe not.
Hey everybody, it's the kid that does the voice here for a Dirty 20 Dice Shop on Spicy and Dicey. Telling you to go buy some merch from them now. Hell yeah! Tell Sierra we said what's up, girl. I'm gonna go eat some cookies that are not Oreos because those are copywritten. Whoa!
I always flirt with death. I could kill, but I don't care about it. I could face your threats, stand up tall and scream and shout about it. I think I'm on another world with you. With you. I'm on another planet with you. With you. You always get under my skin. I don't find it irritating. You always play to win, but I don't need rehabilitating. I think I'm on another world with you. With you. I'm on another planet with you. With you. I think I'm on another world with you. With you. I'm on another planet with you. With you. Space travels in my blood, and there ain't nothing I can do about it. Long journeys wear me out. Oh God, you know we won't live without it. I think I'm on another world with you. With you. I'm on another planet with you. With you. I think I'm on another world with you. With you. I'm on another planet with you. With you. Another girl is loving you now. Another another planet, forever holding you down, another planet.
Remember when you left it all for cheaper rent and suburban scroll? Said it was all my fault. We got no sleep and you caught a cough. We were in the weeds, but we pulled it off. And then we slept like clogs. Won't be alone for the rest of my life. I'll build a home that I can't forever call mine. I'll meet a man who isn't scared to waste time, and I'll tell him so he knows that I'm strong, but I'm soft in my hands.
Ugh, it smells like piss in here.
Sorry, I just pissed over there. I'm a little nervous.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We're going to be playing for just a little bit longer, and I want to focus mainly right now, actually, on you guys here wanting to figure out what you're going to do with this ring option with Sakura.
Let's play the whole night.
I wish, buddy, I wish, but we already have people bailing on us tonight. Amalia, anywho, no, she said she had to go to bed early tonight. But guys, we're here now, and Jesse, you are kind of in a little bit of a banter right now with Sakura and Pippa and Jaja. And what do you want to do, Sett? Basically, this is now up to you, as Sakura and Pippa are concerned that the ring won't work, or whatever they're going to go get, and that it's a biological problem. So what do you want to do, Sett, as they kind of look to you for answers? Pippa's kind of staring at you, and Pippa seems to be getting a little bit more emotional, Sett, as you kind of pick this up out of her. So
Emotional how?
Sett, okay? You were like my favorite fighter when we were kids. I remember you. I had a crush on you. I wanted to be you. And now you can't even figure out that we have already told you. The Allfather said this can't be magically removed from Sakura. It's got to be surgically. 2, what if we try to waste it on that, and then it can't be used for somebody else if someone else wants to use that ring? 3, Jaja is not a pervert. So get it out of your head. Take a rest. We need to figure this out. You guys want to?
You're freaking me out with how much you really want this guy to open us up while we're asleep.
1, he's my grandfather. Okay, he's done this a million times. He knows everything to do with beasts, animals, and anything that can help in order that us in the weird of the in the realm of the weird. He's been there. He's done that. 2, if you guys want to get the ring, do it. I just don't think you should waste it on Sakura when I already pretty sure know that he knows what he's talking about and he can fix you guys. So,
Clive, what did the merchant say? The ring works on everything and everyone, right?
I thought we weren't near you. Hold on.
Oh, yeah,
I don't know. I'm looking at the mini map. I don't know.
No, they're a little bit away from you.
Rings myself, and some of the times, if not a good amount of the time, you have to always be wearing it to work, and it usually can only work for one person. So when you go get this ring, talk very carefully with Clive and Sirus and see, did they want to use that ring for their own thing? Because if so, I don't think it can be shared. So at least with Jaja, we know it's surgically removed and it's not magic and detailed. Like, she can't get it removed with magic. That's like the key thing. So you can get the ring. I just don't think we should use it for Sakura and you. I think you're going to have to suck it up and take a rest. We all need a rest.
We do need.
You were there.
What?
You were there. You were the girl in the crowd.
Yeah. You're just now thinking this. You're like figuring it out.
You were that fucking brat in the crowd throwing coins, watching me kill other kids.
Hey, 1, it was badass. 2, my family just left me there. You guys were like the coolest thing to me. I know you had it rough.
I don't give a shit what you think is cool.
It doesn't matter. All I'm trying to let you know is give me a break. My parents just let me wander into a kid fighting ring, okay? Just because I'm happy-go-lucky, yeah, Pippa, she's got like a little family, famous, whatever. Half the time they didn't even care where I was or what I was doing. I could have been this close to being one of you guys.
You're so oblivious to how absolutely well you lived and what a good upbringing you had, how fortunate you were. You didn't have to be in my shoes doing what I had to do to eat, to sleep somewhere.
Well, I wish you could have been friends with me because I would have helped you out. And I'm sorry.
I would have hated you. I hate people like you.
I know where you're coming from, but to be honest, that's how I was raised, and I thought you guys were not something that I thought was trash. It was more of like, hey, I'm alone too. I know that I have it good. I know that like I can do things you can't, and I would have helped you, but I could never find you outside of that place.
They never let me outside. I didn't have your kind of freedom. I didn't have your kind of money.
My freedom was unjust, though. My freedom was go do whatever and get into the worst situations. And I'm sorry you had to go through that, but that's why I wanted you on my team, because I know I had it good. And I had to leave there in order to feel like I wasn't just some brat. Yeah, I use it for my advantage, but who doesn't and who wouldn't? So
You rich people disgust me.
I'm not arguing that, but at least give me a break. That I'm not stepping into their shoes and other people that had it really well. At least I went off and did my own thing and tried to help everybody.
At this moment, Jaja kind of interrupts you, Pippa, as you get emotional. He looks to you, Sett. So it's all right. Looks to you, Sett. Tell me, Mr. Get Sick from the Rich. When you do your fights, do you take the money?
No.
When you do your fights, do you take the money?
No. I've always had to pay it up to someone above me. Like this one.
Well, then isn't it good when my granddaughter gave you an opportunity to go out and get your...
I'm gonna go get this ring on my own if none of you are gonna help me.
I don't think they ever said they wouldn't help you.
I definitely didn't say that.
As Sett walks away, he says there's a lot of kickback for people that don't not want to help me.
I said I'd help you, son. You seem like you just don't want it.
Sett walks away aggressively with his hands and fists.
All right,
Wait,
so Pippa,
hold on. Sett. I'm going to use suggestion.
Ooh, okay, go ahead, good.
Okay, so Sakura, what does he have to roll?
I think it's wisdom, I want to say. Hold on, let me find it.
Dicey and dicey.
Okay. It's wisdom 16.
Wisdom 16.
You have to do a wisdom save.
It's a saving throw? Okay.
Yeah.
And then, are you saying this from far away, or are you, like, coming up to me?
I'm, like, going after you, yeah.
Good to know. $14.
Oh, shit. So, Sett, you do not save as she stops you in your tracks as you walk away. Sakura, Sett is now under your suggestion as he starts to head over there angrily, seemingly towards Clive and Sirus, not really knowing of their agenda. What would you like to tell Sett?
It's time to go to sleep.
That's not a suggestion. That's an order.
Order. You gotta.
I think it's time to go to sleep, friend.
I suggest
I suggest you go to sleep.
All right. So, Sett, you hear what she says. We know what she's going for. And Sett, unfortunately, your body just cannot undo what she wants, and Sett, you feel it, and almost like
as Sett's eyes begin to fall heavy and he begins to slowly slump to the ground, they shoot wide awake as Sett uses stillness of mind.
So the stillness of mind.
You can use an action to end one effect on yourself, causing you to be charmed or frightened. Frightened and charmed don't work on me.
Okay, well, it's not charmed or frightened, I don't think.
That's what suggestion is.
No, that's what it is.
charming.
It's charming. It's a charm.
So
It's a
unfortunately,
charm.
Sakura, it worked, but Sett just has an ability to, with his monk abilities, he pushes through, and he's not charmed by you, and he breaks out of it. However, Sett, you do realize that she seems to care enough about it to try to do this to you. So you kind of break from it. But what do you want to do, Sett? Before we move on to Halmon,
He's gonna look to you, daughter of Zeus. Sakura, I thought you were my friend. And you try to put me to sleep?
We don't have to go get the ring right this second. We can go in the morning, bro.
No. What I said still stands. You aren't my family. Any of you. I just work for you.
Wow.
And Sett's gonna turn and walk towards Sirus, Clive. The only two people that haven't tried to charm or manipulate him.
Yo, come on, not Halmon.
I wish you could see me right now. I'm throwing shade.
I mean, I don't.
We have been here for you since day one when you came on.
I mean, I feel like
Sakura's gonna like stick her hand on her foot where it's still like a little fucked up, and like try to like slap the shit out of it.
Oh, okay. Okay, so Sakura, yeah, you gotta you here. You have to beat Sett. What is your armor class? Unfortunately, so I mean, she won't.
Oh no! Don't we just roll or something?
Can I just buy my ring, yo?
Hurt me?
No,
Can I just buy my ring?
I'm just gonna be
Please.
like, fuck you.
Let me just buy my ring.
All right, well, I'm gonna actually take a break with you guys, and we'll get back to you next time. I'm sorry because we did a lot of Pippa and a lot of Sakura.
Halmon is not even around, but he takes like a cut deep all of a sudden.
And,
he just gets a nosebleed.
Emotional damage.
Oh shit! Something's happening.
Before we end here, I'd like to, as Sett tries to walk away and is dealing with this whole thing with Sakura, Wendeline, you of course have been there too, but you were a little bit on the outskirts of this, standing with Belle. Of course, this vision's still in your head as you keep Belle close to you. You watch that Sirus and Clive go back to the other booth. So, Wendeline, you're with Belle at the moment in time, keeping her near you while this arguing and all this is going on. What would you like to do, Wendeline? Anything before we end the night? You have Belle close to you. You've had your vision. What's the last thing that you would like to do, Wendeline? I'd like.
Nothing. I mean, Sett's being a bitch as usual, so I'm just gonna sit here and see how that plays out.
All right. Did you want to try to take Belle inside to go get sleep, or did you want to? It is. I mean, it is late at night. It's probably around almost around 12, probably.
Yeah.
Right now.
That's probably a good idea. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and take her in and get her ready for bed.
Can I buy that ring, yo? I'm just trying to.
Don't worry, Sirus.
Let me buy it, man. Let me just get it out the way.
Something from these merchants too.
No, you about to beat them up, bro. Let me buy it, bro. Let me get it first.
We'll see.
So anywho, Wendeline, you take Belle into the tent to kind of get her away from all of this happening outside. She's confused by it. You can tell this, and obviously you've had a vision about you kind of keeping it to yourself. Belle kind of picks that you're being a little quieter, Wendeline, as you take her inside the tent, and she goes like, "Are you okay?"
Yeah, everything's fine.
Okay. She kind of looks around the tent, and both you and her immediately notice in the back corner of this large medical tent. You can see it in the room.
Oh, you cut out.
On the tent. Oh, am I okay? Am I back?
Yeah, you're back now.
Okay. Sorry, I glitched for a second. Wendeline, you see in the back of this tent, there's a character, as you can see on the map. His name is Warp Nipple. As you get inside this tent, you see, you and Belle look up in the back of it by the kind of a whole bunch of little areas where you guys can sleep. You see cots and this kind of like
Oh no.
dragon.
Is he only cutting out for me? Because he's been
No, he
cutting
was
out.
cutting out.
Is it-
He was cutting out quite a lot.
Hold on,
Yeah.
it's coming. For some reason, it's happening on some and on not on
yeah,
others.
on my Discord, it doesn't even like show you there. It just says your picture.
All right, hold on, guys.
Yeah.
All right, I'm back. Are you guys good? Are we good?
Yeah.
Maybe don't stream.
Yeah, that might.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like the screen. Don't share your screen. Sorry.
It's okay. I think it should be good. Now we're almost done anyway. So Wendeline, in the back corner of the tent, you see a large golden dragonborn. He seems to be frozen in like a kind of a heroic pose. And what you can tell, you're not.
No.
That laugh from the distance got me, bro. Who was that, bro?
I think that's Clive.
That was me.
Oh my god.
That was funny. That was super funny.
Time to
He's
hop on to
frozen.
Harley's.
Yeah, hop on the Harleys.
Face
Hey, you guys, 1 second.
Oopsie.
He's taking a picture.
Hey guys, sorry about that. I don't know what's going on.
It's okay.
Yeah, hang on. I have to take off my Bluetooth and everything.
Thing just randomly glitched out on me on my Discord. I don't know.
Yeah, it happens sometimes.
Yeah, what's going on with Discord today? Something's going on with
I
Discord.
don't know. It was happening with me too.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry everybody for our streaming today. There's a little bit of a glitch happening here on Discord.
Can you guys hear us okay?
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
the last thing we'll do for the night here is this. Stassi, you see a golden statue in the back of this tent. It happens to be a dragonborn that seemingly has been covered and coated with gold. You can't tell if this dragonborn is alive or not. Underneath is a plaque that says Warp Nipple, a hero. And he seems to be frozen in some type of pose. Belle looks up to this kind of dragonborn statue and looks to you, Stassi. Is that thing alive?
I don't know. I don't think so. I hope not.
Stassi, do you want to give me an insight check here, please, as you look at this statue?
I do not, but I will. Sorry, 1 second. Inside. Where is she?
I
Wait.
got it working.
Aha. There we go. Wait. Did I do that right? There we go.
Well, you did it. you rolled.
I rolled it.
A number.
Shut up.
I think you
I
went
did what I
cross-eyed
was
when you
supposed
looked at it.
to.
What did you get? A wisdom check of 21. So as you kind of look. Oh no, hold on, Stasha.
She got a 7.
My insight was a
dude.
7.
Oh, a 7. Sorry, I don't know what's going on with my stuff over here. I don't know why it's all loading like crazy. Okay, so you got a 7 on your insight. As you look at the statue, you actually do see that it is breathing slowly. You can see that the golden statue has a slight breath to it. You and Belle both seem to notice that the warp nipple golden dragonborn seems to slightly be breathing. Just very subtly, though, as you stare at this golden statue.
Okay.
Anything
Should I do something about that?
I don't know. What would
I mean,
you like?
what else? I mean, is it just the statue is just here? Like, what I'm like, this feels like a setup.
All I'm telling you is that you see a statue that is a golden dragonborn.
You asked the two people that have no idea anything.
I know. I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
And it's slightly breathing. Do you want to just go to bed, or would you like to do something else to this dragonborn?
Not with the living, breathing statue in the room. I don't want to.
It doesn't seem to be aggressive in any way. It's not hurting you. It's not harming you. It's just a frozen golden person breathing in the corner.
I don't know. I guess I'll fucking go to bed. Like,
Wait, did Pippa and Sakura not see the statue when they were in there?
yeah, I'm like,
I'm not sure they went fully into that deep into the tent. I think the argument
I
all
mean,
happened outside.
even if I know that this might be a living like person, it's not. What am I supposed to do with it? You know?
Yeah.
Hey, say hi. I mean, you could say hello. You could go to bed. You could get bed ready. You could do whatever you want.
Just go to bed.
Turn to it.
Yeah,
Just go to bed. Take a nap.
That's a future me problem. I'm going to bed.
Yeah, take your nap. Take your nap.
All right. So
I'm tired.
Wendeline and Belle go to sleep. Pippa, Sakura. Pippa, did you want to, after your little confrontation with Sett, did you want to head back into the tent too, or are you gonna just be out there dealing with Sakura and Sett still? Just kind of going through that.
We already went through that. I said he can get the ring. I just don't think it'll work for Sakura. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in.
All right. So Jaja and Pippa also head into the tent to go to sleep as well. Sakura, you're kind of left outside with Sett, as Sett and you are kind of having an odd little standoff here. We're gonna end the night though. However, Clive and Sirus, I'm not gonna do you guys tonight. We're gonna start the next game with you two. Thank you.
Damn it.
I
got some money in hand. Let me buy it.
Continue, please.
All right.
Just buy it.
If anyone wants to go to bed. It's fine. We're gonna keep going.
Right, bro. This is so funny, bro.
Hold on. I know that it's getting late also for like Jade and Stassi in Hollywood. So we'll wrap it up here in a second. So we'll go with you, Sirus, Clive. Okay, so let's jump back to you guys. You guys are at Timon, the merchant vendor, and we're going to end after this with Halmon.
No, come on.
I know. I can't go all that. So we got to get it. I have a part two.
Yeah, you gonna pop off, my boy.
Yeah, you gotta go crazy. So, anywho.
No. I just want to be present.
Yeah, you gonna kill him.
You had your time set. You had your time to throw that little tantrum.
tried leaving multiple times.
We don't need any more. We don't need any more Sett tantrums for the night. So we cut to. I'm just kidding, Jess. We love it. We cut back over to Clive, Sirus, and you guys go back to Timon. Timon then looks to you, Clive.
Back again? I just thought I told you to come back with the fucking gold.
How much gold is it?
Oh shit! I didn't expect to hear from this guy. All right, I'll never
How
met you.
much gold is it?
Well, I told your friend here it's 100 gold pieces or 1 platinum for the ring of purity.
I'm just going to do this, get it out the way. I'm going to use Charm Person.
Oh, all right. What does he have to roll? It has to be a.
He has to be a Wisdom 14.
Yeah, so I thought. I got you.
I would hope that he doesn't, because he's not going to be ready for what's going to happen next.
Oh. Okay, hold on one second.
Let's hope he rolls low.
All right.
I don't want to do this to him.
1 minute. Hold on. I'm trying to get to my fucking dice thing. Actually, I'm gonna roll with real dice for him. It is an 11.
All right.
So you charmed him.
All right. Let me see. Let me make sure I got this right. I'll put this up. Yeah, he becomes friendly towards me.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna ask, okay, can we lower it to just 80 gold, and we give you a magical item of ours?
You know what? Because I like you. All right. I can do 80 gold. And just give me something you got that I can sell back to the people, all right? I told your friend here I didn't want his gun, but I'm going to take off 20 for you. Give me something good I can sell to make me money back, and then we'll call it even Steven.
I give him that perfume of bewitching that I still have.
Oh. This is perfect. I could definitely sell that. People are going to go crazy here at the amusement park trying to buy some of this. All right, there we go. All right, well, thank you very much. He takes out the ring. He looks to you and Clive. Now, which one of you won it? That's the better question.
Cyrus just grabs the ring.
Oh, Clive, he just fucks off. It just grabs it in front of you, man.
He nods to Sirus, and then he gives the bag of 80 gold exact to the merchant. Payment as promised.
All right, well, it was great doing business with ya. I hope to see you again here, all right? Have a good time at the park. We're closing up here in a little bit, so hope you guys have a good night. I know I will. Maybe I'll use some of this bewitching potion on myself.
Have a good night, sir. And he walks away.
Clive joins Sirus, and then he taps Sirus on the shoulder.
Yes.
Just let me do an Arcana check on this thing. I don't want you to fall prey to some kind of curse, and we have yet another problem to deal with.
You are correct, but we have a lot of problems right now. Too many.
Yes.
Especially my own.
All right, did you want to do an Arcana check, Clive?
Yep. All right, so just rolling it now. Ooh, 26 total.
Yes, sir.
So you definitely can tell that this ring is legit. It's glowing. It has magical properties. It is intense. It is not a cursed ring. It is indeed a ring that is seemingly, the magic from it is pure. It is radiant. It is not dark magic in any way. It is indeed a ring of purity. As from what you can tell, it seems to be legit.
Clive looks to Sirus, a solemn expression on his face. This is a ring of purity, my friend.
Cyrus takes off his helmet and looks at him. His cheeks are more sunken, and he looks at him, and he's like, I can't lie. I'm stuck. I don't know whether to be selfish again. I don't know if I just want to just take the ring and just go get Cressida, and I don't know if we can use this ring multiple times, or I don't know. So I'm gonna look at you as someone I really look up to. Should we try this ring on Sett and Sakura to see if it works, or do we just wait for the surgery?
Say we wait for the surgery.
Okay.
Let's see if that works. If not, we try the ring.
Okay.
I pray that we can use this item multiple times, because I too want to free my friend Cressida, your wife. Finally have a chance to free her of that curse without having to go through Dracula.
I couldn't. I was looking at that girl in her face, in her eyes, and all I could just see is pain and hope when she saw me with the hound, and she thought that was nice, but I can't sit there and make her give up Lilith to go satisfy some old vampire that would kill us in a split second if he really wanted to.
Oh, I understand, my friend. Dracula is not to be trusted.
It's not a lot of things to be trusted.
I wouldn't be surprised if Dracula kept Cressida alive as insurance, any kind of fail-safe.
I wouldn't be surprised either. This whole group is, can't lie to you, this whole group is falling apart. I can't even trust certain people inside the party myself.
Yes, this group has hit a rocky patch. I'm afraid this is exactly what our enemies want, to divide us. As soon as we step apart, they'll pick us off one by one.
Well, I'll try my best for that not to happen, but I can only do so much.
If we do in this timeline, all could be lost. We saw it ourselves. Grimaldi is scared. It wasn't supposed to be here. We weren't supposed to be. The tumblers in the lock have lined up. Many of our opponents are scared, so they've been probably trying to set minions and enemies against us to wear us down, tire us, curse us, split us apart, so that way they can pick us off. Because us together, we are a formidable force to be reckoned with. But separate, we are vulnerable.
Perhaps you're correct. But also, after we do this ordeal, I have some business to do. but I'll tell you. Feel free to tell the others if you want, but I have to look for a old friend of Roland. It's been itching ever since I sent off that bird. That man is fickle. He's rotten. And something's screaming inside of me to just take him down, but the other side of me is just I don't know. It's like it wants more than just to take him out.
Who's
Maybe
this
like
Roland again? Could you refresh my memory? It's so many names in my head.
you're right. Roland is, from what I remember, he was and this is all I can deduct altogether. I assume he was a friend of my father, but he's also after me. So all I can place together is that maybe he portrayed my father. Maybe he caused me to be here. As you know, I'm not supposed to be alive. I should be dead.
In the club, my friend.
So you guys both stand there talking with each other for this moment. Once again, heading back to the tent after you bought the ring. As you head back, you guys see Sakura and Sett and Pippa outside in this confrontation as Sett is doing the whole thing where he was being mind controlled and then breaks free out of Sakura's spell and then turns around and says the same thing about not being family and not being like that. And then they are just co-workers as he turns to head back towards the Timon merchant vendors himself. But then Sirus and Clive, you are now walking back from said vendor to the team. This is where we're going to end you guys for the night. I really appreciate it. I'm just trying to move on for you guys so we don't get you guys.
Oh, yeah. No, that works.
So great, guys. Awesome. We're going to continue exactly where we left off here next week. However, we're going to end the night with you, Hollywood. I'm sorry. Last time you got a lot of time. Now you get a little bit, unfortunately, not to the end of the game.
The thing that worries me is that you're adamant about trying to get to me. So, like, I don't like this.
It's because of this, Halmon. As you get over there and we're questioning the guard, what did you want to question him about? As you flew over there while they were dealing with all of this and this time that was going on, you flew over to the other side by the roller coaster and that large crowd of about 100 people over there. There's the guard that you wanted to talk to. What did you want to do? And this is the last thing we're going to do for the night, guys.
Did you hear all the commotion, the explosions, the screaming, anything like that?
You mean over there at the beginning of a couple minutes ago?
Yeah, at the entrance, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I mean, I heard something, but honestly, there's so much crazy shit that happens around this park, man. I don't really care too much about it, honestly. I'll just take my paycheck.
Is there any sort of plan for an evacuation in case there's an attack? Anything?
Evacuation of what? Too much cotton candy? We haven't had any problems around here since they killed that dragon.
My dude, you just had a problem at your entrance that hurt a lot of people.
What was that? What happened? Did you do something? Do I need to arrest you? Who are you? Am I going to arrest you right now? Who are you? What is your name?
Bitch, I'm one of the guys that slayed the dragon. Lower your voice right now before I do something.
You're one of the people that helped slay the green dragon?
Yes.
Bullshit. What's your name?
Halmon.
Halmon?
Halmon.
Talman.
Bro, slap him, bro. Slap him.
He has to do a wisdom save of 15.
Okay.
Okay. This guard is clearly really wasted or really dumb.
17, bitch. He's pretty smart. He's pretty smart.
Hold on. I want to see. Fuck you. I want to swing on him so bad.
Well, either way, if you're one of them people that help get that green dragon, I gotta give you my props, mate. I gotta give you my props, even if you are a tall man.
Are you drunk?
I'm a little drunk.
Are you just here? Like, who's in charge of the carnival?
Who's in charge of the whole place?
Of the whole fucking thing. Who's in charge of the safety?
Well, that would be Jaja, but he's the mayor of the town.
Okay. So he would be the one to know about any defense. The guy that's being yelled at over there.
I don't know if he's being yelled at, but do you want to come have a drink with me?
Oh, fuck you, dude.
Oh, fuck you! Fuck you!
Fuck you!
He's gonna swing on you now, so you need to. He's gonna swing on you, and let's see if he hits.
The guard tell the time.
He got a 15. What's your armor class? It's like a 19.
19.
Okay, so he misses, obviously.
18, sorry.
He swings at you, and he just misses. Fuck you!
Oh, fuck you!
No, fuck you then! Fuck
hey,
you!
Fuck you!
No, fuck you!
Fuck you!
No, fuck you!
No, fuck you! Just getting louder.
At this moment, Halmon, unfortunately, I'm sorry, but you got yourself in a fuck you match here. I need you to give me a perception roll here.
God damn it. Perception?
Yes.
Okay, that's a 19.
A 19. You see immediately the ground starts moving below your...
Fuck you! God damn it!
As Halmon, you are by yourself. You notice that the ground beneath you starts to move. The guy in front of you, the guard, looks down and goes, "Hey, what?" Immediately, boom! Through the guard's body, a giant spike slices the guard in half. As you watch, he splits down the middle, and the ground immediately begins to move again. Halmon, unfortunately, you're alone, but you need to give me an initiative roll, please.
Cool. Cool. Why am I the only one that cares about this goddamn thing?
It don't feel good, huh? It don't feel good having to be in battle.
Maybe you should walk by yourself.
I care, bro. I just didn't know that this was going. I don't know.
Initiative, okay? Fuck you.
I too was carried about. I was the one who suggested that you go on patrol. I knew something like this would happen.
All right.
I wanted to get
so
health
funny.
potions.
Before
Amalia beat me to getting health potions.
Before we end tonight's game, guys, because I know that Jade and Stassi are probably getting tired here too. We're gonna end tonight's game with Halmon. What is your initiative roll here?
Nat 20, 21 total.
Oh, cool. 21. Nicely done. The Earth Elemental does not go first. You go first. So, Halmon, I'm going to let you do the first attack here. You guys are just going to do one attack each towards each other before we end.
It's right in front of me?
It's right directly below you. Right now, you're standing on the Elemental. You were like, his face is growing underneath your feet as we speak. So, what would you like to do?
God damn
one
it.
Attack. One turn.
I guess I'm going to do if I cast Blight on the ground, would that work?
Yes.
It would? Okay. So like I want to use my wings to like hover.
Yeah, you're currently standing on his face. Like imagine that the ground has now become part of him. So that like
okay.
So yes.
So I want to use some movement to like hover instead, so I'm not on the ground.
Okay. So
and I'm going to cast Blight on the ground. He has to do a con save of 16.
Fantastic. He does have a plus. Okay, so he does save on that one, unfortunately. So you try. You're a little caught off.
It's going to be half of this then.
Half damage. Okay.
So it's only 16.
16. Got you.
Yeah.
16 damage. Great job. So as you do a little bit of damage, you try to go, huh! You basically look down, Halmon, you lift off the ground, you do Blight straight into the ground, and you manage to just hear his chuckle as his mouth starts to form out of the dirt and go like, ha 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 ha, you thought you were done. And his mouth just opens up kind of wider. As you look down, you can see that smoke from your Blight kind of stems out of his mouth like he has been damaged, but he is indeed back in full force.
Let me use my bonus action to rage. Just because I'm so fucking done with I'm the only one that's like looking out for this motherfucker. I'm the only one that's gonna fight it right now.
I got you, bro. Damn, I didn't know. I wasn't here. I wasn't here last year. I wasn't here.
As he is now going to multi-attack you from the ground. He's going to swing out, use a large spike again. It's basically a great club, but instead it's just a large giant spike. And he goes in for the attack. And he hits you, Halmon. You get hit with only 11 damage from that one. So,
All right,
bam!
that's because I'm rage. So
yeah, there you go.
Is it 5 or 6?
It is.
Like what's your rule?
What was that?
It's half of 11. So do I take
Oh,
5 damage or 6?
You can take 5. I'll give you 5.
All right.
And then he's going to do it again with another. And he hits you again. So you take half of 18.
Okay.
So, boom. So there you go. So 9 hit points there. And then he's also going to do a bonus action right here with this. That's all he's going to do.
Can anyone see this thing? Is the crowd noticing that?
I'm
like,
pretty sure we can
there's
all
a guard?
see it, but we got to obviously do it.
I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm right next to a crowd of 100 people. Like, I feel like there would be would there be any notice of a guy that got split in half?
Unfortunately, not from your group, but probably definitely the large crowds around you. Yes, surrounding the entire area, very much so. So a lot of people now are starting to scream and panic as Halmon, the ground is slowly rising up out of itself with a large face and spikes that are stabbing you. You definitely were hit by a giant spike, and the ground just starts to begin to laugh at you. And this is where we're going to end tonight's game, everybody. I know it took a little bit long, but we started a little bit later today, so I wanted to finish earlier for Amalia, but she ended up just leaving anyway early by herself. So we're going to come back next week and continue Halmon right here with you at the beginning of the next game, in the middle of this fight with the ground, and see if your friends can join you or not. Because Amalia is still out there. Remember, she's still awake and out there. Clive and Sirus are still awake and out there.
I have no faith in anyone right now. Okay.
Well, either way, we're going to be back next week, everybody. Same time and place. Thank you very much for watching. I know this game was a little chaotic tonight with some of the computer glitches happening and one of the players not being here and somebody needing to leave early. But we will be back next week to play some D&D! So thank you guys for coming in. We'll be back next week.
Good night, everyone.
Good night, everybody.
Good
Thank you.
night.
Good night, all.